Hey guys, so I just wanted to do an update on breastfeeding basically. Um, I kind of look like a complete mess right now because I feel like a complete mess right now. I was crying pretty hard this morning because my milk supply has gone down to like pretty much half an ounce to an ounce per side. And so I've been like frantically looking up videos and articles and stuff on how to increase your milk supply. Especially since I've been exclusively breastfeeding and I just added pumping back in the last couple of days after ever since Jordanna's doctor's appointment on Tuesday. I've been pumping like every 2 hours, and that has not helped yet to increase my milk supply. I bought tea and I've been drinking at least 3 cups of that a day. I just finished my third and I'm trying to get like 5 in today because you can take 3 to 5 cups per day. Anyway, so it was a pretty rough morning. I was really upset and I was crying because it all just kind of hit me that like the reason she's been not like fussy, but like she cries, and then as soon as she basically like latches, she falls right asleep. And it was basically because she was hungry and she would just go to sleep. So yeah, it was tough. So I rebooked my lactation consultation, but I can't get in to see them until Thursday because they only see people on Thursdays. So I now have to wait like a week. So I did go out. Well, I didn't go out. We got one of our friends from town because I didn't really want to bring 4 kids to the grocery store just to get formula and have 4 kids go in and out. So one of Josh's friends did a porch drop off of a container of formula for us. So basically what I've been doing right now is when she gets hungry, I'll put her on to breastfeed, and then whatever she gets, whatever she gets. And then what I pumped from the last time, because it's only like, it's like not very much. Like that was 20 minutes per side, and it's barely over an ounce when it's on a flat surface. So anyway, yeah, so basically when she wakes up right now and she's hungry, I'll feed her that, and then I'll follow it up with formula, because right now she should be drinking anywhere between like, I don't know, 3 and 4 ounces or more, like whatever, basically whenever she stops drinking and she's full, which has been around 3 to 4 ounces the last couple of days. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. I did order from Milky Mama. It's Lady Leche, I think it's called, but it's basically like a herbal supplement that I'm assuming you just take orally. It's like in one of those little containers with the little dropper, and you're supposed to take I think it's 2 full drops per day. I don't know. I don't have it yet. So I just got the email that it shipped today. Or like they created the label to ship today. But so hopefully I get that soon. And then a lot of the like lactation cookies and stuff are made with brewer's yeast. So I'm getting Josh to pick up brewer's yeast at the bulk barn, hopefully after work. If the bulk barn near his work doesn't have any, then I'll check ours in town And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to order it off Amazon, because I think it'd be cheaper to just make my own cookies instead of buying, like, I think it was like 7 days worth for $30 or something like that, which I found pretty expensive. So, yeah, so we'll see if that works or not. And then I'll have my lactation consultation next Thursday, and hopefully they can suggest something. If not, I know there's medications that you can go on to kind of like push your body back into like, oh yeah, I'm pregnant and I should be creating milk kind of thing. So, I'm 50-50 right now as to whether to just call my doctor and see if there's something they can do over the phone, or just wait for my appointment and see if the lactation consultant can suggest anything else. The tea that I've been drinking has fenugreek and all that, like all the herbs in it. So, and my body seems to tolerate it well. So if I have to, I'll go on like a straight supplement of fenugreek and I don't know, it's like blessed thistle or something like that. Lots of things I've never heard of before. And the tea I'm drinking also has like a bunch of other herbs that are supposed to be good that I've read in articles. I'm like, oh yeah, that's in the tea. And so hopefully this dropper stuff gets here soon and we can see if that helps as well. I think the tea's kind of working, because like this morning I got less than an ounce from each side, and now I'm up to getting like consistently over an ounce per side. At like 9 a.m. this morning, I got like 2 ounces. Sorry. Out of both, I got less than an ounce when I first woke up and pumped. And then at 9, after I drank the tea, I was able to get out of the two, just over 2 ounces. But then this last time out of the two, I got like just over the ounce. So, I mean, I'm consistently pumping over an ounce out of both, but that's not enough to feed her. And it's such a drastic change from like right after I gave birth. I was like engorged all the time, obviously, because she wasn't feeding properly and she wasn't latching properly. And I know like the way breastfeeding is, it's supply and demand, and because she wasn't demanding it, obviously my body's not supplying it very well. So yeah, basically I'm just counting down the days for this appointment. And yeah, I kind of wanted to throw into this video though like a bunch of the things that I have been trying that I thought like were working, and that the nurse was saying like, oh, like you're doing everything that I think you should be doing. And basically I've narrowed it down to she's just not latching properly. Like I don't think that she's latching deeply enough and not getting it to like the back of her mouth. So basically I'm just gonna really need help getting her to like get a deep latch, because even with a poor latch, she should be like drinking. If you kind of like squeeze your boob every time they start drinking, if they're not drinking properly, then they should start drinking properly. So I've been doing that, and she kind of was, but I just don't think she was getting enough quickly enough, and then she would just fall asleep. So that's basically what I've been dealing with. And I know a lot of it is because she was so hungry, because now that like I'm pumping and feeding it to her that way, and then also following up with formula and feeding that to her, she's a lot more alert after feedings. So whereas before she would just go right to sleep during a feeding and like not wake up for hours. So another one that I've been doing is like the way that you hold it, like you hold it like a sandwich. So basically like it's like they're taking a bite of a sandwich instead of like turning the sandwich this way and trying to jam that into their mouth. They don't take that well, obviously. So like squeezing it this way so that it goes in that way also helps. Trying that still not the best. So, I don't know, at this point, I'm just really hoping that we can figure this out, because breastfeeding is so much easier than pumping and bottle feeding. And I really want to, like, I really enjoyed breastfeeding with Joseph. So I really want to do that again, because even though formula is pretty easy to just go and like get some water, and well, you're supposed to like sterilize the water and then put the formula in and shake it up and then give it to your kid. Breastfeeding is so much like easier than that, and the fact that you like literally just like pop a boob in their mouth. So I'd really like to just go with that. It's warm. It's, you know, if they're sick, it tailors to like what your baby needs. So yeah, sorry for this awkwardness also. I have Jordanna sleeping there, and then super awkward, but Joseph is sleeping on me that way. So I'm kind of like stuck in the chair. But yeah, so that's basically how breastfeeding is going at this point. I think the teas kind of worked, and we'll see if any of the other stuff works. I really should not have canceled that appointment for today. I would have already had the appointment by now, but Josh thought we would figure things out, and it did not get figured out. So, yeah. I've watched like so many breastfeeding videos as well. And I think like right now my supply is just so far down that like anything I try at this point is not going to be helpful. So I'm really hoping I get the lactation aid stuff so I can get my milk supply up before this appointment. So that way I don't go to this appointment and basically like not be able to breastfeed there at all. So I don't know. I think if things don't change by tomorrow morning, I might just call my doctor, because tomorrow's Friday and they're not open on the weekend. So I might just call her for Friday and just say, hey, is there anything we can do? Because I have an appointment on Thursday and I need some milk so we can breastfeed at this appointment, and then figure things out. So anyway, I will update if anything changes on that front. But breastfeeding is a huge struggle this time. Last time it was a huge struggle with Joseph as well, but like not this bad. Like we figured it out within 2 weeks, and he was like exclusively breastfeeding. So anyway, have a good day, guys.